Alright, so the first time I saw the Tecno Phantom X2 5G, I was like, oh my god, how is this even real? Like, it was so unique with many cool features. I'm not talking about the design or the software, those got a lot of improvement, but in this video, I'm more focused about the performance of the smartphone. Like, this would be one of the best performing smartphone in the whole world. How about that? Now, you see why I was so excited, I was screaming, oh my god. Well, let me explain how it started. So 3 months ago, that was sometime in June, Tecno parent company Traction Holdings posted a picture on its Weibo account, and in the description, they emphasized that the next high-end smartphone from the company will be powered by MediaTek Dimensity 9000 chipset. And the picture that was posted next to the chipset was a phantom phone, a curved phantom phone. In other words, we're referring to the Phantom X2 5G that will be launched very soon. So when I got this smartphone, or when I saw the smartphone, the first impression was, let's check the performance. Let's check the chipset if it is coming with the Dimensity 9000 chipset. Well, it turned out to be true. The Tecno Phantom X2 5G with model number AD8 is powered by the flagship MediaTek Dimensity 9000 chipset. So here are some of the Geekbench score carried out, and I compared it with other smartphones. I'm not referring to all those small mid-range phones like a Galaxy 53 5G or Xiaomi phones. I'm referring to the big dogs. When I say comparison, I'm referring to some of the best smartphone in the industry. So in comparison to Galaxy S22 Ultra, the Tecno Phantom X2 5G multi-score was 1256. That is 1256. While the multi-score was 3930. That was almost 4000. In some occasions, it gets to 4000. Then comparing that to Galaxy S22 Ultra, which is the best Android smartphone in the world right now, the Galaxy S22 Ultra with Exynos chipset, you have 1080 single core scores and 3000 plus multi-score. So in performance, the Tecno Phantom X2 5G aces the Galaxy S22 Ultra. Not just because it was powered by Exynos chipset. So I compared it to Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 smartphone, which is Xiaomi 12 smartphone, one of the top smartphones in the industry as well. And guess what? The Tecno Phantom X2 5G also smashed it. Now, when you compare that to Camera 19 Pro, why I'm using Camera 19 Pro was that last year, when Tecno released the Phantom X, the mistake they did was using the same chipset with the Tecno Camera 17 Pro, which means you can have the same performance across both smartphones. And I was pissed. In my review, I talked about that Tecno should have made things different. Now they listened. They listened this year. The Camera 19 Pro doesn't come close to the Phantom S2. The Phantom S2 5G is 100% faster and better in performance than the Camera 19 Pro. It's insane. From the Geekbench score, like when I was even running the Geekbench score, the Tecno Phantom S2 5G smoked it, while the Camera 19 Pro was taking some minutes to load it. Then when you compare to Phantom X, the Phantom S2 5G was also superior, 100% better in performance and faster. Everything was just so on point. Then one thing that interests me the most was that the Dimensity 9000 chipset was built on a very small nanometer, which improves the battery efficiency of the smartphone as well. And then the speed. And then if you're a gamer, you can play game in full settings. So this is really an improvement and an impressive feature from Tecno. So the Phantom X2 5G is a proper flagship, not a mid flagship, not a mid-range, is a proper flagship to compete in the big dogs with the big dogs in the industry. So in the design, I'll talk about two things about the design of the Phantom X2 5G. One, it comes to a curved display, a miniature curved display, not as aggressive as the Phantom X of last year. And then two, the Phantom X2 5G won't have a 3.5mm headphone jack. Tecno has gotten rid of that, just the way Infinix has gotten rid of a 3.5mm headphone jack on the Infinix Zero Ultra. Well, aside from that, something else that you need to know is that now, a few months ago, like 5 or 4 months ago, I made a video confirming that Tecno is making a foldable smartphone, and it's real, the Tecno Phantom V Fold. So the smartphone is currently under testing, and you can check somewhere here to watch more about the Phantom SV Fold. So the Tecno has been working on it for a long time now, and very soon the Phantom Fold will also come out. So I'll also give you guys updates about it very soon. And then let's talk about the laptop. I made a video about the Tecno laptop, which is Megabook T1 laptop. Will come with a Core i5 10th gen, and maybe a Core i3 and also Core i7. And then you have up to 16 gigs of RAM and 1 terabyte of storage. So the laptop will launch, Megabook T1 laptop should be launched next week or later this week, and then will be made available for purchase as from October. Well, if you want more details about the laptop, Megabook T1 laptop, you can click here to watch the Tecno Megabook T1 laptop. Now, this video, what interested me the most was the Phantom X2 5G with MediaTek Dimensity 9000 chipset. I bet none of us saw that coming. Like from the transition from, or the upgrade from MediaTek Helio G95 of last year, Phantom X, to MediaTek Dimensity 9000 this year, no one saw it coming. It is an impressive upgrade, and it shows they listen to reviewers when we criticize them. You know, it's a good time, man. It's a good time. Let me know what you think in the comment section about the chipset. So anytime I'm bashing Tecno and Infinix, not because I hate them or Samsung or Xiaomi, I don't hate any company. You see, I just want companies to bring the best to Africa or to the Asian markets. Like, we deserve the best, you understand? So you get good performance and not just Helio chipset and all those much that will not make any sense. So this is a proper flagship, understand? You spend proper money to get proper stuff, you get? Now, remember to subscribe and turn the post bell so you don't miss out. And then follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook as MyHD. You see, let me just tell you guys, working on these leaks takes time. Making the research and all that, it takes a lot of time with the team to make things, to put things together and then make this video for you guys to watch. It's an exclusive update I bring back to back. You understand? I've been doing this for some years now. So one way you can support me is by subscribing and turn the post bell and follow me on social media platform. Where, you know, if you have followed me since day one, since this channel started, you know when it comes to leaks, Tecno is spot on. Like, we give you nothing but exclusive. You get more accuracy than otherwise. Alright, thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, turn the post bell, and I'll see you guys around in my next one.